There we go. Put my eyeballs on. Well, hi, folks. It's Mama Kay. Wanted to eat some watermelon and chat with a friend or two, and don't mind the bed hair. I was getting ready for bed. Well, my husband was. I was laying in there. I like to chat with him before he goes to bed. Everybody sees him all day long at work. They see him all day. They get to talk to him for like 10 hours at work. He comes home. I get to see him for like 4 or 5 hours. And then he goes right to sleep. So now I'm awake. I've been on a weird schedule since me and him met over 10 years ago. And he has little restless legs. And I just can't sleep. I got some watermelon. I don't know how much I'm going to eat. But I've been wanting to try this beer salt mango chili. I liked it in my grapefruit juice. I'm not a big mango fan, and I'm not a big chili fan, but it was delicious in my grapefruit. And I hate grapefruit, but every couple years I give things a try again, and I guess now I like it. Not regular grapefruit, but pink grapefruit. So, what is it, babies? Are you wanting some? Surely you don't want none. You want some? I don't think cats like. I promise you, I don't think cats like them. Okay? Just trust mommy. You probably won't like it, so. Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, there's gonna be a lot of smacking. There's gonna be, sorry. There's a mosquito on my baby. I ain't got no bra on, so we're gonna try to. Let me move up a little bit. There we go. Let's call one of my friends here. See what he's doing. Actually, I need to turn this TV off. Let's see. Oh, my hip is hurting. Give me a second while I try to call him. All right, here we go.
Power on. Bluetooth mode.
He didn't answer. We're going to try him on Zello. Zello is an app that I use when I don't want to use too much battery. You can just chit chat with them. It's like an old radio. I don't know about if y'all know that, but they used to be Nextels. Anywho, let's see if he's on there. By the way, a shout out to this friend. He has a channel. He does some beer reviews and things, and his name on there is Rob Tacklebox. Go and check him out if you like to drink beer. He gives his opinion on cheap beers, more expensive beers. He's gonna go through them all. Yeah, there. Anyway, I've known him for a long time, even before I met my husband. We was just friends. Well, actually, we were frenemies. We used to never like each other, and then I guess we just kind of grew on each other because we appreciated the value of truth, and we noticed that each one of us always told the other how we felt, and we could express opinions. And anyway, it just grew from there. We ended up being a lot alike in certain ways, completely different in other ways. Oh shit, are you there? Papa, can you hear me? Oh, we're on YouTube right now.
I didn't sign the release.
I'm eating watermelon and YouTubing. Shit, fire and save matches. Hold on. I wanted to do something here. Ah, there we go. Now see if that'll connect. Alright, is it going to connect?
Yeah, I'm putting my picture on it.
Nope. No, they just see me. But they're going to be able to hear you, though.
That's fine. I didn't want to show them any crotch shots and not be aware. Britney Spears to the whole
I'm not understanding why I'm not connecting to the Bluetooth. Are we connected?
Bluetooth connected.
Ah, we're connected. Alright. I got me some watermelon. I put some of this beer salt on it. That people actually use this stuff on watermelon. So I put regular salt on it too, but over here it's Texas. A lot of Hispanics tend to put chili salt on watermelon and shit. So I thought I'd try it.
You're trying to run me away, Chris.
Well, we had bacon and eggs for dinner, so I was trying to eat my fiber somewhere, and I was like, you know what? I'll eat it in watermelon.
Be sure and take your Metamucil off and dip it in the watermelon in the Metamucil.
Yeah.
Metamucil Rita. The new Buzz Light.
I actually have Metamucil. I have the clear, tasteless kind.
That'd be funny as hell. Just be like drinking Metamucil with some vodka or something. Make like a what do they call it? Screwdriver Metamucil.
I'm getting my fiber in right now.
That's how tuna does it. Eating healthy.
Uh-huh. What does that sound? Is that a TV? Or a fan? So do I hear a TV or a fan?
probably my air conditioner. I got a fan on, air conditioner, and TV's on. Track down some more. I had my headphones on, so I can't.
I'm not understanding why my Bluetooth is not.
So Bluetooth is like the sketchiest thing ever. I don't even like it on the PlayStation. That works pretty damn well. I mean, you can go into like other rooms and still. But
It's just not working.
One old headset. I need to get another one of those. I'm also going. The cat gave me a real expensive, like $100-something jabber one she got to review, and wasn't gonna sell it to me. She's like, here, I don't know what the hell it is. You know?
Well, the point was so I could hear you. Try going on go to Zello and see if it'll connect, because it says I'm connected, but apparently Facebook is not going to let me connect my Bluetooth while on Facebook. So go to Zello and talk to me there.
There's a huge delay with stuff over there. This is what you need to get your laptop out so you have something to actually fucking.
Yeah, I got to charge it though.
Plug it in, turn it off power.
It's in yonder, and I have to dig it out. I don't ever use it.
Well, you need to get it out and update it one day and get it ready before you do all this.
Yeah, I wonder how long it's going to take to update it since it's been off for over a year.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Hold on.
4-hour delay.
Do you hear yourself? It's instant.
No, I can't on that.
Hold on.
I can hear you.
Yeah, when you were on the camera talking, I could hear you on this. It was like, you know how you have two TVs side by side, but one's like a second lag after the other one?
That's usually how this is. At least last time when I used this, like it was so, I'd be watching you broadcast live on YouTube. I guess it was YouTube lag.
It probably was. I set my YouTube to turn on about 1:30, so that way it gives me time to decide if I really want it to go live or not. I'm not completely live right now. Like, it is recording live, but it's delaying until 1:30, I believe.
Yeah, I just started watching. It's a good 10-second delay over here.
It's letting you watch it now?
Turned on your. I got an alert that you were on a minute ago. I was watching Game Chase.
Oh, I thought whenever you turn on the delay, it makes it come on whatever time I tell it to, and I told it 1:30, so I don't know.
Well, it said, like, before you even messaged me or whatever, I was watching YouTube, and it came up that you were live and everything, so.
Well, YouTube is a traitor.
YouTube is always watching. You're never safe. So point that camera in a nasty place and sit back and enjoy.
What do you do today?
Some of them there taters and fried them up real good there. Seasoned tater wedges. Got some fried chicken from Walmart and smothered it with some hot sauce. Then I reckon I did one of them Keystone Night reviews.
Yeah, I saw that.
Need to drink that one to review it. I know my some Keystone Light. Yeah, I do. That's good shit right there. Don't taste like nothing.
I heard you said it don't smell like nothing, but it tasted, I thought, like a Bud Light.
It's basically saying it tastes like nothing. Yeah, I didn't like. I don't usually smell it. I only do that for the reviews because I can't smell much anyway. But I don't usually take the effort to stick my nose in it like some people do. But some of them, most beers to me smell like bread and like a banana-ish, like banana bread smell to me. That's what I can pick up. Like Miller High Life has a
Yeast.
definite smell. The Keystone Ice has like more of a smell. It's not. It's sort of the same thing. Keystone Light just has that. It has a smell, but I can't really. It doesn't have
Hoppy.
enough of one to identify what the hell you're smelling. But as far as taste, yeah, it doesn't taste bad. It tastes like Bud Light. It's gotten to the point like most light beers to me taste like nothing. So I don't know if it's just me or I think it's. I hear it a lot with Bud Light, but it's a good thing if you just want to drink it casually or drink it with something because it just tastes like soda water or something. It's like, I mean, if you can't handle Keystone Light or Bud Light, you don't need to be drinking beer because it's the most nothing.
So since I don't like beer, I would probably like it better than Bud Light.
It's about like Bud Light. I mean, I can't taste it. Probably it's right there with it. But I mean, Keystone is like way cheaper, and it's made by Coors, so it's officially. I mean, it's like Bud Light, Busch Light, uh, fucking what is it, Natural Light. They're all made by Budweiser, and they're all about the same statistics. So to me, they're all the same thing. And I think they all most light beers taste. Uh, Miller has a little bit more taste to it, Miller Light, but yeah, I would say Keystone Light or Bud Light and get them really cold. Like the colder it is, the less you're going to taste. So you probably won't be able to taste it and just don't smell it. The smell will give you more of a taste, even though I can't smell it, but you might can pick up more than me.
If I ever drank it at someone's house, it would probably be with beer salt and some lime.
I mean, I would suggest if you were going to get the Bud Light lime or the orange. The orange one, if you like oranges at all, it tastes straight up like orange. I mean, it really does taste. They did a good job. It tastes like it has actual orange peels in it. And the lime I've always liked. It basically just tastes like it has lime. I mean, if you're gonna put lime in, it's already in there. So. But I mean, they taste good. And if you don't like that, you just can't handle beer. Because I mean, any which way, if it's cold, you may not like it, but it's not going to be anything like where you drink it and go, oh my god, you know, like people like to do with some beers. You know, with regular strength like Budweiser or Miller, regular strength, I can get it if you don't like that taste. But with the light beers, it's like to the point now that you're just complaining, you know.
But I am a complainer.
I don't get the. I think it's funny because most people I know that, I mean, not you, but most people that don't like beer, usually girls are like, oh, I don't like beer. It tastes like this, or tastes like this, or tastes so bad. And then they'll sit there and tell you about some
Because it
liquor or
does.
something that they drink that even I think tastes like, yeah, it'll get you drunk, but you're going to mix it with something to drink it like it just tastes like ass. And I'm like, if you can drink that, you can drink a damn beer. Quit complaining. They use. I think most people just mean, oh, I'll get fucked up off a shot or something versus a beer. So I think they need to like change the way they talk to, I'm just trying to get tore up drunk. In that case, just get a Four Loko because if you can stomach taking a few shots of that, most people will get pretty drunk.
I think it has to do though with because people who tend to like beer tend to not like malt beverages, which includes like Four Loko, because I don't know why, but I can tolerate Four Loko before I can a regular beer. And I guess it's because I can cheek the alcohol flavor and kind of hold it and then quickly drink that down, and then I can taste the fruit. Whereas beer has the hops and that lingers and it's loud and it's like I'm here And especially if it's the dark beers with all the barleys and whatever else is in there, it's like it just keeps going.
I can drink. I mean, beer is a malt beverage or malt liquor. Beer is essentially just stronger beer, like ice. And they used to label it malt liquor so they could sell it places they couldn't sell a higher alcohol content beer. But yeah, I get what you're saying, like with the fruity or Smirnoff or blah blah blah. To me, they get wicked heartburn because they're more carbon. It's like drinking soda with vodka in it or something versus beer is more like a coffee or something to me, like type flavor. Beer is more like an acquired, you like the taste or you don't, I guess. The other's sweetened up and tastes like it's for kids almost. I mean, freaking Four Loko, as much as people said how bad they are, they taste like soda for the most part. I mean, it's 12% alcohol, so you're going to taste something, but it tastes like cough syrup.
Plus, it's the yeast. I cannot handle the yeast. I hate the flavor of yeast.
I get it with like the dark ones and some of those like really dark ones I don't like the taste because they go over heavy on certain things. I like regular American style lager like Budweiser and most of your Miller, your basic American beers. Whereas all the dark ones and a lot of those hipster homebrew craft brews, they start getting in with all the weird extra flavors and stuff, and it's so overwhelming. Like the dark ones are just too thick for me. I don't. The consistency of it. It's like some of them taste like freaking licorice and shit like that. So that's not my cup of tea. But like Bud Light and shit, if you can't handle that, there's hardly anything. That's like the lightest amount of beer there is. It like has no taste.
My watermelon has the consistency of that floral.
Or get like a Michelob Ultra or one of those really low calorie ones or lower on alcohol too. So like they're pretty much it's just like the lightest beer you can possibly get.
That floral green stuff that everybody has that fetish of squeezing. I know it's going to lag to you, and you'll probably hear
Whereas I personally like the taste of regular, like full flavor, regular beer. I'll drink the light ones just for calorie. If I'm going to drink a lot of them, I'll drink light. That way I don't, drink a bazillion calories. But I prefer the regular American style lager. Nothing too. I don't like more like some of the ones are okay, but they get way too crazy with some of them trying to make them taste. I've drank certain beers that taste like you were drinking coffee with like Evan Williams poured in it. Like that was the exact taste of some of those dark beers.
That's nasty. Can you hear me loud and clear on the YouTube? I'm trying to get it, even though I know it's going to lag, I'm trying to get it where I can talk to you on the camera, and then I'll hear you answer after I talk to you on camera.
It's not going to lag for you because you're there, but I'm not listening. I'm trying not to listen on the headphones because they'll mess me up, so I'm just talking to you on here.
I was trying to do it without pushing the button.
But I just listened and I can hear myself fine, so yeah, it sounds good on this.
I was doing it because if it's kind of like being on Facebook Live, but instead of being on Facebook Live and YouTube Live, if I talk to you through YouTube, and then you can, because on YouTube you can't talk out with me, so it was a way that I could get them to hear you too if you're talking on the app. But when I respond back, I can respond back live on the video, but I was afraid it might lag a hair.
You just need to get your laptop out, update, set up and all, and that way you can use it to stream, and then you can just call me on the phone and have speakerphone, probably the easiest.
Yeah, I can call you actually right now. Hold on. I just don't know if my Bluetooth will work, but we'll try. Hold on. Let's do this. So that means I need to sign out of this. So that Bluetooth. Hey, stop. Thank you. I'm sorry, people who are watching that know me very well, that are family that might see this. I don't see y'all here, and and children are not supposed to be on YouTube anyway. So I have no filter when I'm speaking to myself because I'm seeing myself in the camera, and I'm comfortable at home. So this is me. Um, Sorry. Just a warning now if you don't like potty mouths and all that. You might want to turn me off. All right, here we go. I'm calling.
Andy?
I was like, now you know I'm calling you.
And now it's freaking, it's still lag.
Let's see if I can turn this thing up. There we go.
What you talking about with it?
It's not quite as loud as Zello is for some reason. But I reckon.
How much into the microphone?
Do what? Oh, and you probably may not hear me as well either because I'm talking to you on the messed up microphone.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
So you may only hear me on the camera.
But whatever, we can go back to the other one.
Which one sounds better, Zello or here?
I don't care. I can do either.
I mean, which one did you hear me better on?
Probably Zello.
Okay. All right, I'll go back there.
Alright.
So complicated. We are. No, that we're not playing Angry Birds. That's not what I'm doing. There it goes. What? Say what?
What they know about some Angry Birds? I want to play Angry Birds.
Picking the seeds out of my watermelon. There's like a bazillion, and I hate seeds.
I think I like figure out Google Hangouts or some crap. I see people doing that all the time on those beer review channels and all, and they're all like chatting to each other and filming it. I don't know if they're using a capture device or it's something they offer on there. I've never had anybody to use it with.
Yeah, I had Google Hangouts, but I don't use it as a main messaging app because Facebook was easier. But at this point in time, I don't have any more space on my phone. I'm out of space. So if any one of y'all want to donate a phone, please let me know. I keep deleting more and more stuff off my phone, and after updates and stuff, I'm still running out of room. So removing photos is only going to last so long.
This is like impossible to. You're just gonna have to move back. That's all there is to it.
How will that help my phone situation, though?
We'll put a shed down back in the woods and broadcast live from a shed.
Still has seeds on it.
Come on down to Uncle Tackle Box's Shed and Bait. No, there's no lake around here, but you always need to catch something, and who better to give it to you than Uncle Tackle Box?
Bring alcohol. We'll review for free.
Bring alcohol and sketchy foods.
Oh, it's getting messy.
I'm an exclusive reviewer of potted meat in my area.
We should get you some Alabama possum. My uncle once gave me a jar of, it was called Alabama possum.
See, I'm all fine with eating whatever, so long it's kosher. I got possums around here.
How is possum kosher?
I don't know that it wouldn't be kosher. You just have to get a rabbi to bless it, I guess. It's not hoofed or anything, so I'm not sure if it would be kosher or not. I meant kosher as in not rabbit or not something somebody shot or found on the road.
Oh, you mean as in it gels well. Gotcha. I'll have to look that up, though.
I ain't eating none of that radiator meat.
There are people who will drive around for any animal that's freshly hit and take it home and eat it. I mean, I guess it's the same as if you shot it and it fell down on the dirt. It's still all dirt. The hell.
Those are called Mississippians.
I mean, it's all the same when it hits the ground. The highway's probably cleaner, though, from all the constant moving. Maybe we should invest in
Fucking parasites and whatnot. Like I said, I'd eat possum, but I'd eat it from somewhere that had them that knew they weren't. It's like you don't eat wild cows you found in the middle of nowhere. They're raised to eat.
There's no such thing as wild cows, probably. I think we've taken over all the forests that we've ran all the wild cows out. I'm surprised there's even wild horses.
Well, there
left.
used to be. I mean, or whatever. It's like you don't fucking go out in the middle of the jungle and eat things.
I know you don't.
Most of our meat is raised to eat meat. It's not like wild things where you go out and find game animals that you're risking.
Yes, they're not dewormed, but
I don't want a parasite crawling up into my hoo-ha.
Your hoo-ha. What did I do with my... There it is. I'm going to try to turn this light off. I don't know if it'll affect...
Man, hoo-ha, whatever. I don't want a parasite crawling nowhere.
There we go. We can still see the shadow of me.
Now it's like, what the hell am I looking at? TV.
Woo! I wanted to.
I'm so scared. I don't know what's happening.
I need to bring a lamp in here. I don't have any lamps, so. This is Mama Kate talks in the dark and tells scary stories.
This is YouTube with Christy and the things she needs to make it work.
Mama Kate tells scary stories in the dark.
Mama K ain't got nothing. Send Mama K some light. Send Mama K a camera. Send Mama K a cell phone. Send Mama K some shit.
Send everything.
Obama didn't come through, so help Mama K out.
Shoot. I need a new air conditioner. I know that much.
We're still waiting on that Obama phone.
That's only for people with food stamps and children that are jobless. I kind of have a job.
Everybody, well, shit, we want some of those too, don't we? We could get our nasty food with food stamps.
Yeah. We're not good enough. We're good enough to pay for it, but we're not good enough to have it.
Dear ex-President Obama, I would like some Obama food stamps so I can buy some gross food to eat on YouTube to make the big monies.
You said there would be job opportunities, and I'm trying to create one.
I'm putting my body through gastrointestinal anguish for entertainment purposes to make the big monies.
Okay, I've ate around all the seeds I can. The last bit of the watermelon has way too many seeds.
Support a local plumber.
You know, since I've moved in this house, knock on wood, I haven't had any plumbing issues really, other than or a septic tank valve messing up, but it had nothing to do with fillage, I guess you could call it. But
That's just because I don't live out there and I can't come visit. Otherwise, you'd be fucked.
Oh.
If me or E-Man come over, it would all be over with.
Who's E-Man?
Stefan Edik.
Never heard of him. Oh, gotcha.
Eric, the destroyer of toilets.
I don't remember any stories, but do you remember at his house?
If there ain't blood in the toilet, it ain't Eric.
Do you remember at his old apartment when they had that impression thing that was behind the toilet? The needle impression thing?
Oh yeah, Eric and Jason kept changing out and putting their junk in it.
Yes. And the thing was I didn't know that. And like
I think Lee did it too.
Me and someone else put our face on
it. Wouldn't show up. Mine wouldn't show up on it.
Me and someone else put our face on it, and I was just like, oh my god. And y'all do what? Uh, it was horrible.
Yeah, I can't even remember who did it first, but like I remember, like one of them would go in there, and then the next time it'd be somebody else's, and
Yeah. Oh, my back has been killing me lately. So I've been trying to sit in here more.
I'm surprised Michelle didn't put hers on it too.
Her what? Her vajayjay or her peepa ding ding?
What the hell's that? A clown? Oh God!
That would be funny. So,
We'd had some real shit then, but if we had YouTube and cameras galore back then, all the crap we put John in them too.
yeah. Looking for some stuff. Oh, I gotta.
Made John go upstairs to Ron's house while he was having one of his parties and in one of Michelle's 90s and tell him he was a glorious woman.
I'm reading some Facebook stories real quick. Catching up. Bumblebee, did the Decepticons do this to you? No, Prime. I fell asleep in Mexico and woke up like this. Oh, they added the kit to the. But this one's a Lamborghini.
That's an actual picture of Tina's car.
I may all.
Alcohol can't kill you if you're already dead inside.
Truth.
I want to read some of these stories. Okay, y'all. I know Shayna, we're gonna have to work that out. We'll edit that out.
Who's that?
Supposedly my husband, but, we don't say husbands' names. Anyway, I know he and, I know some of y'all.
Sons of bitches owe me money, I tell you.
I know some of y'all know about this room, but for those of you who do not know this room exists, I'm about to tell y'all some stuff. So there is a room called, put these readers on. They're not readers really, they're just, they help me see a little bit further away, but for some reason I like them on. It's like a comfort thing. They're really for the TV. But anyway, so there's this room where people can go, and if you're from...
She thinks she looks smart and shit.
You're interrupting me now, and I'm losing my train of thought. I can't do two things at one time. Hold on. Anyway, so there's this room that if you're in Texas, and if you're in Brazoria County...
I can't help the lag is very awkward.
Oh no, like you're talking immediately right after me, as far as I can tell. There's not really a lag that I can tell. But anyway, if you live within Brazoria County or surrounding, there's a place called Brazoria County Confessions. And some of these, it's a public room. Well, there's more than one confession room. But this particular one is an older one. Some people post publicly their confessions, some do it anonymously. Anyway, if you want to say something to your neighbor and you can't stand them, but you don't want them to know which neighbor you are, you can like write.
Forgive me,
post,
Father, for I have sinned. I loved an unclean woman.
and you can say, you know what, neighbor, you're trashy as shit. Pick up your shit out your yard, and I can't stand you. I wish you'd move away. Stuff like that. You can go on there and post it, and they'll post it for you. So,
I know they're talking about me.
I want to see if there's some funny ones on here today. I like to go through here. Okay, that one's nasty. Okay, this one says, my husband is such a piece of bloop. He thinks I don't know about his condom stash. We have never used condoms, even while dating. It was just, I'm not going to say that word. It was just that or nothing. Now, there's a condom stash. I guess it's better than knowing he doesn't want to catch something and give it to me. But still, he's a piece of bloop.
Such a prude, I don't even know what you're bleeping out.
He's probably more worried to not knock a hoe up. But still, he's a piece of crap, and I hate
Was it like he's a pull-out king?
It's like he just doesn't want to get someone pregnant, or he doesn't want to get an STD. We don't know which it is.
Oh!
But one guy says, Carl says, maybe he uses them to finish. He says, I use the ones that are past their expiration date for that reason. I guess that's better than a sock, Carl.
Who the hell does that? What are they, like 13? You just let it fly, man.
Jesse says, dang every man that buys condoms. Jacob says,
Get a towel. That's what a towel's for. Don't forget the damn towel.
Jacob says that she should poke holes in the condoms. Deanna says, seriously, no excuses, okay, kick him out. Nicole says, why are you still with him? Matthew says, you just said how awesome.
I say, seriously, she's a creeper. She's creeping around finding this shit. Confront him about it. Quit telling people on Facebook.
Matthew says, you just seriously said how awesome he was this morning. I don't know why people say it on here, though. Ha ha. What does she expect our replies to be? Wanda says, yeah, he's thinking of not giving you something, as in a STD. Jamie says,
She's finding this crap, going on Facebook, telling everybody else is crap. That's worse than him fucking people with condoms.
well, Jamie says, F him. If I found out that he wouldn't have his... If I found out...
I'd rather find the girl, like, having sex with somebody else than telling my business on Facebook.
I would tell what? You said if I what?
Like, I would rather, if I was her, I'd rather him be cheating on her with condoms than if he got on Facebook and was telling all his business.
Yeah. Deanna said, take them. He's not...
It's like she can tell everybody else, but she can't tell him. So, she already knows he's doing shit if she's looking for his condoms.
Well, Deanna says, take them. He's not going to ask you where the condoms went. Then they start taking and hiding other stuff randomly and making him think that he's crazy. Because that'll work. Sharon says, sounds like time to move on. KJ says...
She should, like, take them and put ramen noodles, salt packets in there.
I'm going to start saying initials. KJ says, I know some great divorce attorneys. GE says, LMAO. JD says...
Who the fuck did this? Where'd they go?
JD says condoms make you a Nazi as well. What? And then JD then tells KJ, a commenter above him, KJ, did you hear? Condoms are homophobic now. Stupid. Okay.
Maybe he just has aspirations to use them, and that's why he has a huge stash, because he's not actually doing anything. But in his mind, he's like, well, I'll buy some and go out and get me some women.
I don't know. So, the next one is, so I've been bored with sex lately with my girl.
And I mean, if he has a huge stash, what's he doing? Like hoarding them up at home, and he's doing that many women?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he just got them because he likes someone, and it's wishful thinking is what I think.
I mean, if I was going to cheat on a wife and worried about buying condoms, I would buy like enough for like the rendezvous and keep them in the car, keep them or throw them out. That way people don't find them. I wouldn't be hoarding like a stockpile Sam's Club condoms at the house.
Yeah. Well, this one says, this anonymous post says, so I've been bored with sex lately with my girl. Seems as if she just doesn't want to lay there and do no work. She won't go down on me or anything extra. I've tried everything to no avail. What should I do? Well, it depends on why she quit wanting to have sex with you. And what are you doing? Are you boring?
I think the dead girl's hot. Like, that's the best move. Like, she pretends she's dead. You have to pay extra for that where I'm from.
One person says, don't be a punk. You should do some dirty things.
The cold fish, they call it.
JM says, take her out to dinner, bring home flowers, compliment her, be appreciative for the things that she does. And
I need to be reading this. You can't even read them.
I know, I stutter a lot, especially when you're interrupting. Hold on. I want your commentary on after I finish.
This is church. This is after our confession church talk. I'm not interrupting. It's lagged, I swear.
You're literally answering me right after I say it. Okay. What I'll do is I'll say, okay, what do you think after I read something? That way you'll know when I'm done.
I'm watching it. By the time I start talking, it starts. So that's why it interrupts you midway. I'm saying it right as you say it.
Oh. It says, take her out to dinner, bring home flowers, compliment her, be appreciative for the things that she does and contributes to your family. Pretend you guys just met and you're still trying to win her heart. Go the extra mile for her, and she'll do the same for you. Also, don't effing ask her for a BJ. If you follow my advice and she's in the mood, she'll do it on her own. Maybe try getting her first too. I'm just saying. So, there's that. That's one of them.
Whoever wrote that advice there is a virgin and they've never done anything. That is like what will not get you anything.
Oh, and then she adds, see, now she commented under her comment. Oh, and for the love of God, put your dirty clothes in the
What you do is you be an asshole and you tell her that somebody else used to do all this other stuff and use it against her.
Oh. Well, then she comments under her comment and says, and for the love of God, put your dirty clothes in the hamper and not on the floor next to it. Oh, clean up the sink when you shave, bro. Also, replace the empty toilet paper roll when you've used it right side up, okay? What about those dishes? She didn't use all those damn dishes herself, okay? Now I'm just venting. Carry on. This woman sounds like she's married.
These people are like looking for the nice Dr. Phil answer or some shit. And they really want freaky stuff. you gotta treat like guys that treat girls like hoes are the ones that get all the good action and all that shit. You gotta like use the maybe if I'm nice to him, he'll be nicer to me. If you treat him nice, they're gonna think they're doing good for you. So you gotta treat him bad, so they'll be like, well, if I'm nice to him, maybe he'll quit being an asshole to me. That's how it really works.
Well, JL says she might have fallen out of love with you, maybe, or she's cheating, and maybe she is depressed and just doesn't want to. Either way you slice it, you need to have a real good conversation. Talking can take a relationship to a whole new level. But then JR says, find a new girl. That model is broken.
I like that advice. Find a new girl. That model's broken. Because if he's wanting more than what she's doing, he should probably find somebody that's more compatible with what he likes.
I'm just reading through the comments. My nose is. I'm about to have to give it a blow. Don't jump on your sister.
That guy wishes that somebody would give him a blow. Ho!
I think this has a little bit of lotion in it. Okay, a lot of these say communication is the key, which is true. Part of it doesn't always help, but a lot of issues do spawn from communicating. Like, maybe she's just not in the mood tonight, okay? Could just be that you're not that great at having sex. And maybe she just
he should just confront her about it if it's bothering him. Maybe she just doesn't like sex all that much, or maybe she's not in the mood, whatever. But if it's a problem, he should probably find somebody that's more compatible and does what he likes. Maybe that's not her forte.
Yeah. It could be. It just depends. We need more. We need to know more to be able to really direct him in the right path. We need to hear her side, but since this is anonymous, that's kind of hard. But the next confession says...
Well, I agree. Just, like, if he's not confronting her with it, she may not know.
Right. Anyone else hate it when you're taking I'm going to say poop, and the water splashes back into your bum hole? I hate that. Especially when it's at a porta-john. That's nasty.
I myself find it refreshing.
I just imagine I'm getting... If it's like... That's why I don't like pooping in public places. But when you're at the beach, we have porta-johns. And I try not to go there. I'd rather just go in the ocean. Because I think about all those STDs and everything. I just pray.
If you make that blue nasty stuff splash back up, you deserve it.
Well, sometimes it comes out so fast with such force because of whatever you've eaten, not because of hefty weight.
That's like a Shamu turd.
No, I'm not talking about because of heftiness. Hold on. I gotta hold my side. I have a muscle problem right now. And I think I pulled something in my gut, y'all. Anyway. Oh, we're doing stretches.
She was in that porta-john when she did it.
Oh, I'm sitting on a heating pad trying to relieve some of this. I think I have a hernia. I think I pulled something. But anyway. It says, yeah, backsplash is a B. I do believe the fart was a shart is much worse than I guess this or something. I don't know. Everyone seems to agree with this person.
This is not a confession.
Yeah, it was more of just a rant, I'm guessing. Okay, what do you do when you feel so broken that you don't know how to pick up the pieces? Admin said, honey, you may feel broken or lost and hurt on the inside, but it is only temporary sore. You got to hold on and think of good to bring yourself back
Cocaine.
up. You can't control the wind. You can only adjust the sails. Ooh, that's so poetic. Let's see what kind of advice they gave. Let's see if there's anything crazy.
And that's how Four Loko was invented.
Mm-hmm. Looks like everybody gave pretty normal answers. Just keep your chin up, yada, yada, yada.
Talk amongst yourselves. I gotta take a whiz.
All right, this person wants to know, is this person, I guess it's their own photo, they wanted to know, are they considered fat or thick? Looks like I have just one viewer here. Tinker, stop. Please don't what's my name. I'm reading through some. Any ladies not getting what you need at home like me? Big, small, short, tall. I need an ongoing FWB that is discreet like me. Female. I don't know these terms. I never used them. Don't know what they mean. I'm looking for a woman.
That is back. What were we asking? Was she fat?
Thick or is she thick or fat? But then I moved on to a post.
Technically, probably fat, but I mean, thick is fat.
Well, it seems like her thighs were just big and her waist is actually small. It looks like she has cellulite, which is when your fat distributes slower. Okay, it says, can you post this?
Well, I'm saying, thick to me means you're fat, but you're voluptuous. You're in a good way fat.
You still have acute curves. Yes. Okay, this one is a guy. He says, any ladies not getting what you need at home like me?
Yeah, you got booty and titties.
Big, small, short, or tall. I need an ongoing FWB that is discreet like me. I'm looking for a woman that needs her body worshipped. I'm 39, 6 foot tall, 165 pounds. Athletic build, very clean and outgoing. Email me at velvetsmooth@yahoo.com or dirtydancer79 on Kick. Yeah, that's not happening with me. Let's see what the comments
I didn't know Jason lived out there.
It says 6 foot tall and 165 pounds. How much meth do you do?
He'd be lying about his weight, that's all. Otherwise, that's Jason.
It says putting your email up like that publicly, you done goofed. Then someone inserted a meme that says, I don't know who you are, but you're about to get chlamydia.
Just a bullshit email for crap. Ain't nobody answering that. They're gonna rob him. I'm not gonna alarm you, but there's something right fucking behind you.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a snowball. Let's take your pancakes.
It was a great sneak up too. Little tail was wagging and everything.
Mm-hmm. Okay, someone wrote a confession that says, I was told that leopard hides its spots. I knew you had some, just never really counted them till today. I don't know what that means.
That's some deep shit.
Yeah, I don't get what that really means, but... What is the worst thing your wife or girlfriend has ever done to you?
It means that like they told some lies and they figured them out or some shit like that. Like they knew they were full of shit, but they realized it. I literally hear crickets.
I'm just browsing.
I just heard a clown fart, for Christ's sake.
You should have just heard him chewing on his side. I heard... This dog looks like Snoopy. Oh, my back.
He looks really fucking confused. He must be watching this.
His name is Otis, apparently. I want to give another shout out. I've already shouted out one person, Rob Tacklebox. That's who we're talking to. But I also want to shout out Tarzan.
I don't like that guy.
Tarzan does some artwork, and I like some of his stuff. I'm not big on Demons and Skulls, but I like his other stuff.
I meant me, not...
Ooh, this one looks like... Reminds me of Beetlejuice.
You know damn well you're going to get a bunch of demons and skulls.
Here's a leg piece. Aww. Did some wolves.
I dated her.
Death-proof hood ornament. Oh, I like the little turtle one.
AKA Rubber Ducky.
Okay, this is probably one of my favorite ones I've seen. There's a lot of naked people on here too. A lot of people like naked women, and he does good at those. And I'm not gonna show those though.
No fun whatsoever.
I know. Anywho, if y'all need ink done and you're in Freeport,
This is why I'm not allowed to be seen on the channel.
because you're always naked. Anyway, if you're in Freeport, Texas, go see Tarzan.
And I got naked ladies tattooed all over me.
Just looking through. Alright, we browsed.
I'm sure and fire the producer of this show.
This is just a chat show. This one's just for talking today. Trying to find something cool to look at.
I specialize in interrupting at awkward times.
Anyway, there's apparently a picture that's floating about this hurricane that's coming to the coast, and the direct path looks like a male parked. The path is so straight, because normally they go like this or that and they swing up. This one's like that. So everybody's kind of laughing. I'm just like, it's coming with force is what it is. Everybody's like, that looks
Penis.
like a penis. I was like, well.
It's like in Austin Powers when they're looking at Dr. Evil's ship on the radar, and it's like, it's a huge Johnson, get over here.
I have not seen that in years. It's been years. Let me clean my glasses. You know, we need to get Eric on here sometime.
You have to watch the Austin Powers trilogy every so many years just to stay current.
Stay current on what? There's not any new ones.
Eric's not allowed to associate with such people on his free time.
Oh. Is he a bad boy? Are you a bad girl? Is that why you looked at me?
He literally told me, like, she gets mad when he plays his video games because he's not showing the kids attention or some shit like that.
Well, I mean, I get on to him. He who shall not be named. If, like, he's at work all day, he sees them for 10 hours. So I get mad, like, not if anybody calls him, but if it's coworkers calling him.
But
Because they see him literally all damn day for 10 hours. I don't get 10 hours of his time. He gets up in the morning, he's getting ready, I pack his lunch, he goes out the door, he goes to work for 10 hours, then it takes him an hour to get freaking home. Then by the time he gets home, I'm still cooking, and then he's showering, and then I finally get to see him maybe 3 to 5 hours, depends on what day it is and what went on during the day. And then he goes to bed after that. So I don't even get half amount of time they get to see him. I finally get to see him on sometimes Fridays, but Saturdays and Sundays. So I hate when coworkers call him Monday through Thursday after they just saw him all damn day. Like, if it is not an emergency, don't call him. It's my time. Quit wasting it. Now, if it's family, it's different because family don't see him all day. So I don't mind if his like family has something to say to him. I just don't want his coworkers taking up.
Yeah, well, Eric's not talking to nobody. He's playing his game.
Well, when else is he supposed to play? He gets off work, he wants to come home and play. Now, if it's every day and it's constantly, like every day it's a ritual and he's always on it, I get it. But if it's just like once or twice a week.
She acts like he's supposed to work all the time, and then as soon as he gets like a day off or whatever, and he's not supposed to do anything but pay her attention and pay her kids attention. Her, I get. The kids are not his, and they're old enough that they don't need, like, they're just bothering him is what they're doing.
How old are they?
She's just being a nag is what she's doing. Two of them are like teenage. The boy's like, I don't know, he's a teenager, the girl's a teenager, and then there's one younger one. But like he said, literally as soon as he does anything, they run in there and just yell something. They need something, blah, blah, blah. He works all the time. That's all he does that he enjoys. He don't go out clubbing or bar hopping or anything. And she acts like he's supposed to be doing something else, even when there's nothing else to be doing. It's just like to nag him.
I mean, if everything's cleaned and he's cooked and all the clothes are washed anyway and she's doing her own thing, I get if she wants attention once in a while. Like I said, as long as he's not doing it 24/7 every single day and it's just like maybe Monday and Saturday.
It's his house and he works full time, so he does what he's supposed to do.
No, I'm talking about like attention wise. Like if you're going to be in a relationship, obviously they're going to need your attention at some point. So as long as you're prospectively giving them attention, and the kids are at the age, it sounds like, that they should either be joining him and playing with him, or they're probably off playing their own games as well. But so I don't understand why she would gripe about kids unless they really wanted to play with him and he's just not letting them. But as far as anything, I would complain if I wasn't getting attention because
they're not even his kids. Like, he doesn't raise them. He doesn't have that kind of relationship with them. They're just running in and interrupting him and shit.
Well, it doesn't matter if they're not his kids. When you choose to be with someone, you're accepting their kids as well. And you're accepting being an authoritative figure. You're not taking the place of the dad, no. But these are kids that you have to control in your home because they are now in your house. And
he accepts them and they live there and stuff, but they're not, I'm saying they're not like expecting him to do anything.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, then they should just be trying to play with him, if anything. But the only thing I would complain about, I don't know why she'd complain about that. She should more complain about if he was playing too much. Like,
it's her giving like excuses.
She's probably just not getting attention and just wants him to give her attention. And instead of saying that, she's blaming that he plays too much with not them. Maybe she's just putting it on the kids, whereas really it's her that he's not giving enough attention to.
She's bitching about everything. She's saying, like, pushing for marriage and shit, and he's like, hell no. And then she's acting like she's trapped there, like she can't move out because she can't do this or that.
I mean, unless they're religious, what's the point of getting married? The whole point of being married is for legal reasons or because you don't want to...
And he's sitting there paying for most everything, and he's like, how in the hell are you trapped?
Well, obviously they're not religious because they would have gotten married if they were worried about living in sin and having sex before marriage. So that wouldn't be the reason they're getting married.
She's been married twice, just now got divorced.
So what does she think marriage is supposed to do for her?
Some kind of security bullshit, apparently. It
Yes.
makes no sense.
That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like she thinks that it's like the final stamp, like you're not going anywhere if we get married, and that's what it sounds like to me. We doing, Papa?
Because he's like, you're already living here. We're already pretty much married in besides legal ways. And she acts like it'd be different if they were married.
Are you coming here? Tinker Hush. What are you doing, Papa? What are you doing? Are you coming to sit with me? You coming to sit with
And
me?
then she gave him the whole, well, I'm trapped. I can't move here because I can't afford this. I can't do this. And the kids wouldn't be in the same schools on shit like that. Basically, like she would leave, but she can't because he's kept her there too long or something like that. I'm like, that's a fucking bitch.
It just sounds like she's wanting security, and I mean, I get it. A lot of women are like that, but that's more of a mental issue for her because even marriage cannot secure a relationship.
But it's bullshit reasons. It's like if something happened to him, if they were married or not, she wouldn't get nothing unless they have a life insurance policy, which you can get without being married.
Right. I can take out a life policy on anybody, even though I don't know them personally, if I'm willing to pay money on them.
She wants his house. Is the only thing she'd get if they were married. She'd get his stuff.
She give me kisses. Why give me kisses? Mm-hmm. You smell watermelons?
It just sounds horrible to me. I feel bad for Eric because he's all Mr. Nice Guy and does all this good stuff for her. And I'm sitting there like, she's bitching about you.
Yeah.
And all he wants to do is play his game, or like I told him I'd like to play something with him. He's like, well, I can't even put my headset on before one of the kids is running in there yelling about some bullshit that has nothing to do with me.
My side keeps hurting. I just don't know what I pulled. Huh.
Because, me and Eric are alike, except for he can tolerate kids a little bit more than me.
Yeah. I've gotten where I can tolerate kids, but I think I wasn't. I think.
And by tolerate, I mean pretend to tolerate them.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely pretending a lot in public, especially when we're eating out somewhere. I've gotten where each generation gets worse because more laws take away more parents' rights, and I just every kid raises another shit ass kid, and another little asshole is born. The majority of them are just becoming crappy, and so all these kids running around and parents don't want to watch their own children. That also gets worse and worse every year. The next generations,
Well, I'm saying if you get with somebody that has like teenage kids, I would never expect to be like a real big authority figure. Sure, you help take care of them and stuff, but you're not responsible for how they already are.
yeah. My thing is I wanted kids so bad, but now it's just like I'm getting to the age where I don't really have patience for kids, especially other people's kids. But a lot of it has to do with.
She's basically trying to drop him into. He's trying to drop him into the new husband position, like he's been there the whole time.
Well, I know he's without putting all his business out there. He's been there before, where he's been ready. So it's just obviously if he's not there with her yet, then there's something that's just not there that was with other people in the past. Ooh, that looks like it freaking hurts. Ooh, that looks like it hurts.
He's just not big on the point of getting legally married. There's no reason. She's not religious, so it's...
Yeah, I agree. If you're not religious, then what's the point of getting married other than you're wanting something legal? Or you think that being married is going to keep somebody with you, is all that is.
That's what I'm bitching about. The fact they're doing everything. He's already being the perfect guy, and she's bitching about that.
Yeah. Her gift kisses. Yeah. She tastes all the salt that I just ate.
And she, if anybody should know, if it hadn't worked twice, how's that kept anybody there?
Yeah. I'm watching this gnarly person. Their toe, oh, it just looks like it hurts. They had an ingrown toenail growing to the side.
That was Tuna's point.
Ugh. Looks like it hurts so dang bad.
Tuna told me to tell her, well, how did that work the other two times?
There is this little child on this video. I'm about to share it on Facebook. There is this little girl proudly picking her nose and eating her boogers. And she's just standing behind Trump. See, it's freaking awesome. She's just proudly eating her boogers. It's so nasty. Oh. Kids, man. They do tell the truth, though.
It's her booger to eat, man.
Ugh. I just wasn't one of those kids. Thankfully. I knew who kids that did it. They just looked, I guess because boogers just feel... I always had sinus issues as a kid, and I just remember feeling the feeling of...
Skin is much more appetizing.
Ugh. Gross. Leslie's Booby Trap. Hiring dancers. Okay. 616-9456.
You're telling me you don't have a box of your dead skin?
Nope. Nasty.
Hey, there's our career opportunity right there. Leslie's Booby Trap.
Oh, did you see the gator video? Michael had a little visitor at work. He was at a plant today that has a little canal, and trying to move my butt on this heating pad.
I hear Brandon's out there dancing.
Yeah. I doubt he'll ever go do that.
He identifies as a stinky ass girl now.
Let's not talk about him, because remember we abandoned him. All his friends agree, though.
He loved them so much that he finally just gave in and became one.
I know I've talked to a lot of his ex-friends that are still currently my friend, and we all agree that we did not abandon him. He just started doing drugs, and he became a different person, and he's the asshole. So, I mean, we don't hate him. They don't hate him either, but we just all agree he's the asshole and he's just totally blind. Maybe one day he'll wake up. Brandon, if you're watching this, maybe one day you'll come back and you'll wake up and you'll realize you're the asshole. Care about you and everything. You used to
I'm
be.
never going to give up the legend of the crazy shit he did.
Well, I'm saying he used to be a great person. He used to be a great friend. He actually wanted to talk about things. He was actually considerate and thoughtful. He dressed nice, but now he's like this just asshole who expects things when he asks for them, thinks nothing of it, and huffs and puffs if it's not, his way, and takes everything super personal.
Well, I didn't even know that one. That was before I knew him. He was just all right.
Yeah, well, he's super offended. The past 2 years, just anything you say is taken out of context the wrong way, and he just became like overly dramatic. I don't know if it's because of the girl he's dating or engaged to, whatever they are, but he has.
Well, he voted for Bernie, didn't he?
That ain't got nothing to do with him. It has to do with what he believes in, period, but that's a whole nother issue. But I mean, I'm sure he could say the same about what I believe in.
He sounds like one of the whiners.
I'm saying people complain about what I believe in too, so I don't care what his political beliefs are, so. Anywho, what shall we bitch about now?
He doesn't vote. That's his political beliefs.
You know what? I want to take this.
Obama.
I want to take this moment to bitch about maybe we can bitch about. If there's something you could say to somebody, who would it be and what would you say?
Too many Colonel Sanders.
I want to take this moment to address, I think, you know what? I've never done this, so I think this is what I'm going to do. I have certain people.
That was fucking lag. I say everything I bitch about when I think it.
Well, I'm saying sometimes you can't always say to people that are no longer in your life. What I mean is like, for instance, what would you say to someone if you could that you no longer, meaning someone you no longer speak to? I guess you've pretty much just...
Unless they're dead, I will find a way if I want to tell them.
Yeah, but... For instance, like, me and... which one should I pick? Because I pissed off so many people. The perfect one, I guess, would be Matt, because...
I'm an asshole. I will fucking, find a way to just yell at them.
Well, I'm saying, like, for instance, Matt, like, I can no longer speak to the friend that I used to have. For those who don't know, we were friends. We did date for 2 years, but we were friends for four quintuplet times more. For almost, let's see, 2001, it's 2014, about 14 years, maybe a hair over, we were friends. That way surpasses ever dating. So we were friends for years, and then about 2014 there was a misunderstanding, and this person's wife, chewed me out over something they misunderstood. And then I did the childish thing, because I'm a child, and I like to play jokes. I know that he plays a certain game, and I played it too. I attacked his people I don't know if anybody knows the game, but let's say it's kind of like as if you were playing Minecraft or something, and you went up and you just started setting bombs up around their place or whatever it is people do over there, so that when they log back in, just it fucks shit up. Anyway, I just did that to be facetious, and apparently he took it really personal and just like threw me under the bus and like got me kicked off the game temporarily. I can get on there now, but I couldn't for like a year or two. I forgot how many hours it was, but it ended up being like a year or two. I can get on there now though, thankfully, and play again, but it's just not as fun. We don't really have any, like, you don't, everyone that I was playing with back then are far past me now, so it's just not fun anymore. I moved on to another game, which got boring too because it got political in that room. I used to play VHack. But anyway, back to the main subject. So I was friends with this person. There was a misunderstanding, and they just cut me off. I can't say what I want to say to that person. So that's one person I can't go and say, like, what the fuck happened, and why did you do this, and how did you just see that you could just throw me under the bus and our friendship never meant anything? Anyway, that's one person I'd like to say something to. But then secondly, I would like to
I don't have anybody like that. I cut the people out. Brandon's the only person that cut me out.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I guess because you're one of those that, you normally do get, I guess it works out in your favor where you normally do get to say everything you want to say and then you just cut them off. Whereas I'm the one who gets cut off because I don't tend to cut people off. Like, I don't normally write people off unless they wrote me off. And then, because I'm sentimental. I just, like, I might not talk to you for a little while, but I'm not going to completely write you off.
Well, you give a shit. I don't like many people, so I don't give a fuck.
Well, I mean, I don't like many people too, but I still care if they're alive and breathing. Just because, like, I don't like wishing shit on people. Where I know that you're okay with wishing shit on people. I have a guilty conscience is my issue. And so I feel like if I wish shit on people, then it makes me feel worse because I feel like it's my fault. And
I'm just saying, I don't have anything I would tell them. If I'm not talking to them, what would I tell them?
Well, that's because I think, like I said, you're the one that normally cuts them off and writes them off, whereas I'm the one being wrote off. Like with Jamie, she wrote me off because of political disagreements, but she wrote me off. She says she doesn't hate me. She blocked me. Then with her, I think I finally got to actually pretty much just figure out shit and get some kind of closure in a way. Go, you know what, this is just how she is, because I was blocked and then I wasn't blocked. And so I did try to send the kids something one year, and because I had extra money that year, and I still care about them and I miss them, and I hate that because she won't talk to me. I can't talk to the kids who originally are supposed to be my godchildren, so that sucked. But now that I was unblocked, I was like, hey, I'm sending this, and she was cordial. She was like, okay, thanks. I was like, by the way, I don't hate you, even though you hate me. And she was like, no, I don't hate you.
I'm just on the other side, so I'm the person that people can't talk to.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I guess it's because I'm the opposite, so so I guess it'll just be me addressing people. But with Jamie, I think I pretty much addressed everything. I still don't know why she's so comfortable with, like, even though we totally disagree in a lot of political values, like, I could care.
But if I had something I wanted to tell Brandon, since he cut me off, I could find a way to get the point across to him, whether he wanted to or not.
Well, we can. He has a new Facebook. Technically, you could record everything you want to in one message somehow, and then start sending all the voice messages to him real quick before he gets them, and then send them all at one time, and then that way he can't block you until after he's received them, and he'll just be hearing bling, 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 one after another.
Unless he changed his phone number, all I got to do is call him. He would talk to me if I made an effort. I just don't give a shit.
Oh, no, he did not change his number. As a matter of fact, because he didn't change his number, Facebook told me he got a new Facebook. You can get a new messenger. I'm trying to eat some of this salt. I want something on my mouth is dry. I'm hoping this will make me salivate. But anyway, apparently I don't know if he...
Well, my point is with anybody, he's just the only person I know that cut me out. I'm just saying, if I really wanted to tell them something or ask, I could get at least a question to them. Whether they would answer me or not, I don't know.
Yeah. I've thought about it. I have thought about writing a note to him, and because I think there would be too many voice messages. But then again, he's the kind that he has to hear your voice when you're saying something, because he's less likely to take you the wrong way if he can hear the context of how you're saying it. So it's safer normally with him to do voice messages. So I don't know how I could do a voice message and send it one time to him unless I send this video to him. But I doubt he'd watch the video though. Just because of the fact that it's from me. He would block me, but I'm just I hate when people change for the worse. And
I'm in this video and I wouldn't even watch it.
Thanks for the support. I'm looking at this really cool dragon. Oh, I was just studying.
I just found out that chick I used to talk to that got me stuff is most likely dead.
What chick that got you stuff? Who? L or A? Or B?
The girl I talked to a good many years ago that I talked to a whole lot, and she used to send me things because she had money from something.
I don't know if I don't think I know who you're talking about. I didn't know anybody was sending you stuff.
She was just, we met online and talked a whole lot, and she really liked me, and I liked her, and she was divorced supposedly, but then she, like her ex, started trying to start shit, and so I was like, take care of that.
Was this the older chick? Because I vaguely remember an older chick.
Yeah, she was older than me. I mean, not like older, just like, I can't remember, like 5 years older or something like that.
Mm. What? I just now got a text message.
I'm just going on like I found like a fundraiser link thing that said like she passed.
I don't know why, but it's just now, I guess. Wait, okay, so when I set this video up and I set it for 1:30, maybe that meant, maybe that's for messages. Like, it doesn't allow people to do messages. It delays messaging, because I'm just now getting your message that you sent me at 12:30, it said. So,
Whenever you go live, you go live.
no, when you go live, there's an advanced option, and it says, delay video, but I thought it just meant the video. But you said that I was immediately live, so what is it delaying? And I'm just now seeing your message on the camera.
I sent that message when you were talking about cussing
Yeah, it said at
and
12:30.
stuff like that. You're like, forgive me if I'm cussing. And I said,
Yeah, it said they can't handle me right now. And I was thinking you were talking about the song, The Club Can't Even Handle Me Right Now. But it was time stamped for 12:30. So I was like, well, it's not 12:30, so that means that the delay is for the messaging. Maybe it's like if you do a show normally and you don't want people to interrupt yet, so they can't start commenting till a certain time. So that must be what that is, because
well, back to your other subject, that'd probably be the only thing like that I would experience would be like people that died, like Lane and that chick. I hate that. I didn't really hate them, but I didn't talk to them, but I hate they died, and that was, I never said anything to them again.
yeah, there's a lot of people, like even John for me. John's the big one for me. John, and I didn't get to say bye to my papa, but as far as people who've died, John, I just would have never, I wouldn't have quit talking to him, and I wouldn't have lied to him that night. I pretended to be offline because he kept hitting on me, so, and I feel guilty about that. And back then we had AOL and you could hide your status.
I didn't have, of course I miss John, but I didn't have any unfinished, like, I don't feel bad about anything like that. I told him not to go.
Right. Me was because I felt guilty because, like I said, he was flirting. He was just a flirt, period, with girls. But anyway, you know me, I'm the kind that's like, if I've made my point and I'm like, no, I don't want to feel bad. So I'm just like, all right, going to bed. Back then, because it was AOL and you could hide your status, whereas nowadays you can't really hide your status. But back then you could put offline when you really weren't. And for that person, and I was just trying to be polite, and I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna go to bed. And I was going to bed a little bit, just not as soon as I said. And so I hid my status, and if I had just stayed on, because it was like immediately after, if I had just stayed on, I was like, what if I could have prevented whatever? So if there's one thing I could say to someone, it would just be to keep talking. For him, for my grandfather, it would just be like, I don't know, just get to see him, because I hadn't saw him in, it was probably about 4 years. No, it was 2 years.
And Michelle was in the same situation. I think he asked her to come over there to come get him or to do something like that, and she didn't.
I didn't know that. He didn't ask me. If he'd asked me, I would have picked him up.
They were, how he got him over there was like they were going to have a big party, and they were claiming they were going to invite girls and shit, and like there was nobody showed up, and then then everything went bad. But like he was over there because they were claiming they were going to have girls and all kind of shit.
Hmm. How do you see your... I gotta figure out how to do this. How do you go see your stats?
The worst part of that whole ordeal, of course, besides the horrible tragedy, was the next day getting towed by Amanda and all them people.
Yeah, how did they even know? Did they go over there or something?
I have no idea, but I got woke up. It was Amanda, Meg, and Eva, and they all showed up at my house, like acting like I think Megan was there too. They were all acting like they had a big secret, like, gossip, and then they're like, John's dead, and I'm like, what? I thought they were joking. I mean, they said it so casually, like, oh my God, he's dead.
Maybe they were so used to how you speak to them that they thought that you felt the same way about John. Maybe they didn't understand how close y'all were and was thinking that you were gonna.
And then John's mom called me and told me.
Where are they at these days? Are they still in the same area? No, I remember. There was a friend of mine that I met that I used to work with. I remember telling you about her, and she.
Fucking Amanda. Amanda knew that we were close like that. They're just inconsiderate gossip queens.
I remember his brother dated the girl that I used to work with. So I remember that they had moved. I couldn't remember if they had moved or where they were at these. I remember now that they had moved. All right, so I'm trying to figure out.
Stephanie Harris.
Yeah. Yeah, she's the reason I met Michael. So she's the one that helped me out a lot mentally. If I wasn't talking to you, I was hanging out with her. And
John's parents moved over by Grayson Valley. They're not far from me.
yeah, I remember. Because I remember right after they moved, I went with her to go visit him because they were dating at the time. And I remember going to their house and I was like, wait, this is where y'all live? He didn't know that I knew John, or he didn't know, no, he knew I knew John because he saw me at the funeral. He didn't know that I knew her. And then one day he said his name, and I was like, wait, you're not talking about, and I took a picture out from the funeral. She was like,
He
yeah.
moved away to another state and is dating a big old girl.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure out how to use YouTube, and I'm trying to see how do you see who views your videos? Well, does it even,
I think they're getting married.
does it tell you? Or can you only see how many has viewed your video? Okay, I see analytics.
It doesn't tell you who exactly viewed. It tells you where they're at and like the statistics of it.
Okay, I'm trying to see if I can get into that. Okay, I found analytics. I think it should be under there. Views. Crap. That's not what I'm trying to do.
If anybody watches this, I give them an Academy Award.
Alright, I can see. I think. Oh, I got one new subscriber, I think.
This is how much I care about what people think. We're on here talking everybody's dirty business live on YouTube.
Okay, I lost 2 subscribers and I gained 1. It doesn't tell you who you lost. I'm curious who I lost.
I lost like 20-something Twitter people in one day, and I was like, what the fuck did they do? Crack down on all the bots?
I lost them this year in August. Oh no, I lost one this year in August and one in September on between the 2nd and the 5th.
Probably a lot of people just shut down their page or unsubscribe or quit doing it, get another YouTube or some bullshit. Because I don't think I've ever unsubscribed from anybody. I just don't care enough to go in there and unsubscribe.
Trying to figure it out. I've never really dug into all this. I really wish it would tell you who saw your video.
You care that much about somebody that unsubscribed to you?
No, like I don't know if it's the guy that I'm following, because the reason why I want to know about who unsubscribed is if it's someone I'm subscribed to, I go every once in a while and go, if you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you. So if there's someone I'm subscribed to that isn't subscribed to me, how do I know? So, and then I want to know, like a while ago, it said there's 2 people in here other than, there's 2.
Well, of course that's what they do. That's why I don't subscribe to everybody that follows me.
So I'm trying to see who was just now watching with me and you, because it said there was another person. And I'm curious.
Yeah, there's extra. There's like 3 people a minute ago. Now I'm the only one watching.
There was 3? Huh. I really wish I could see, but I can't.
Yeah, it said 3 people watching.
I wonder if one of them was whenever I was just on it and I clicked, but I didn't pull up the video, so I doubt it was me. Alright, let's go to subscribers.
No, you have to be watching the feed like I am.
Where do I find out who subscribed to me?
The only way you should be able to see them is that when they're currently in here, you might be able to see who's watching, who's in here. But I didn't really look.
Wait, what? Comments that is likely spam. Oh, okay.
It was Brandon. I should just be a real douche and send him all our YouTube video links. Just like, watch us now, like ads.
I don't know about any of this stuff. I just went to this the other day where you can go and you can see who is subscribed to.
Talk about some funny comments. He posted that video of him playing the guitar, and like people were like, "What the fuck? You can't play."
Where? Okay, is it? Where do you go to see who is subscribed to your channel? I thought you knew where that was because I'm trying to see who I need to unsubscribe from. Maybe it's under dashboard. So, okay, under dashboard is just videos, comments, views.
You're a petty ass YouTuber, Christy.
I just don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Okay, channel. Let's go to channel. Under channel, let's go to status and features, super chat, monetization, contents. Oh. Wait, what?
I could just imagine, like, if you got up there where you had hundreds of thousands of subscribers, you'd still be on there like, "You quit following me, I quit following you."
You know what? Okay, this is how we do this. How do I know how many people are subscribed to me? YouTube.
To techwallet.com. Scroll down your channel page until you view a box called Subscribers. Have a lot of subscribers. Click See All in the bottom right corner of the subscribers page to view all
Channel
subscribers
page.
at once. A thumbnail image of a particular subscriber to be directed to that subscriber's own YouTube channel.
Oh, you just go to your own page and it says you have that many subscribers.
Creator Studio. No, I want to see who they are. So, okay, so Creator Studio. Create Studio. Okay, your studio beta. Look here. Okay. So we're at the studio, then what? We go to community, then subscribers. All right, so now we go to community, then subscribers. Okay, there it goes. Jeez. So now I can see. Now I'm just looking to see if
I got 9 subscribers. I'm a gangster.
I don't know who that is. Load more. Oh my God. The guy that I subscribed to, I think, unsubscribed me. No, okay. It just shows me the most recent is what it is.
petty ass people. That's what they do on Twitter and Instagram and all that shit. They'll add you randomly, and then you know damn well they want to add you back.
Okay, only subscribers that share their subscription. So, I'm only subscribed to one person who is subscribed to me. So,
if it bothers you, just unsubscribe from the ones that you don't
that's
watch
the
after a
whole
while.
point. That was the whole point, is I wanted to see if that guy that I subscribed to, if he unsubscribed me. And he may not have. His shit just may be private, but I don't like being tricked, so I'm just making sure.
Well, I'm subscribed to you, but I don't share my subscribers, so you can't see.
No, I only see your old one. I see the other one. Alright, here's my subscriptions. So, we're going to manage.
I'm subscribed, though, because I'm on my current channel now, and I saw it pop up. But yeah, I've got that one, too. I forgot I named that one the same thing, but I ain't undoing it. They can figure out the one that has more videos. Also, in case you didn't know, the little bell down there by subscribed, if it's a channel you actually want to get alerts for, you click the bell and you'll get alerted every time they put a video up.
Yeah. Oh, my nose is running.
YouTube basically made it where you have to do that to actually get alerted, where you used to get alerted from your subscriptions regardless.
You know what? I might be able to figure out. Can't. Well, I know that there's some names on here I don't recognize.
Not OCD at all.
That I know I didn't see that are not subscribed to me. So let me just figure out who this person is, first of all.
People think I'm a creeper.
Aww. Now, I don't know if this person is subscribed to me, so let me go back to my list. Okay, so let's see if...
You should rename this live broadcast Creeping with Christine.
You mean Mama? Yeah, so we're just going to unfollow people that hide their things from me that I don't know.
Your shit is so linked to you. There's no sense in hiding who you are. I'm not even hiding.
I don't want them to. I don't want
Facebook
that name
too.
to be what I'm called, though. I don't want that name to be what I'm called by strangers. I don't like people that I don't know just calling me by a name that I'm not going to answer to.
Well, I can keep it up in videos, but this is literally us doing nothing.
I know, but I still don't want anybody else listening to sit there and I'm going to always call myself the other name as much as I can remember. Why? This is not working. Okay, so obviously I just need to
2D.
not be on that one. Okay, gotcha. Okay, well, you know what? Just from now on, I just want, it's too much work. Just from now on, I'm only gonna, subscribe to people.
Can I call you Suge Knight?
You can call me Fabio. That's the one you're used to saying. Can't believe it's not Tinker.
I could pull Fabio off better. I'm just having trouble now because we're literally not talking on subject, so it's not like we're in character. This is broken down into just us on the phone.
I'm about to turn it off. I know. I'm about to turn the video off. We've chatted about everything to basically, this video was about eating watermelon and chatting in my PJs, so, but, since it is getting boring for viewers, I am going to turn it off. I just needed to, I was trying to figure out that, and you know, I can't do more.
If anybody watches at this point, they should get a fucking shout out.
If I did know who they were, I would. That was the whole point. Be like, thank you to my one freaking viewer. But anyway, alright, people. So whoever came on, I wish I knew who you were. It would be nice to have said hello. Next time, say something in the comments. I never saw any other
I'm saying,
comments.
like, after you post it, if somebody watches it all the way through, at any point, they should get a damn award.
But I only see one comment, so I guess you didn't speak up. But anyway, I'll holler at you later.